Hi, boys and girls. So I'm going to do the review, topic 12. So we did this in class. So like I said, I was going to post videos so that way you can look at it if you need help. Number 1 says, what is the most appropriate unit to use to measure the capacity of a large mug? Okay, so capacity is just how much a container can hold. Okay, how much a container can hold. Now I'm looking for a unit, and this is a large mug. Okay, like a large coffee mug you would see your parents use for coffee. Okay, so let me go to I know my most ridiculous. I have 2 ridiculous answers here. One is tablespoons. Tablespoons, would I be able to fit a large coffee mug? Okay, let's say it's coffee, a large coffee mug into tablespoons? No. This is too small. Okay. My next one that's ridiculous is gallons. Okay, gallons is for something that's big, like the jug that your parents go to H-E-B to buy milk. Okay, a gallon of milk. Okay, this would not fit inside a large coffee mug. So this is too big. Okay. Next, I have quarts and cups. Remember, a quarts is half of a gallon. Okay, so like quarts is like if you don't buy the gallon of milk, you buy the other kind of milk, which is like, it's not a gallon, but it's a little bit smaller than the gallon of milk. Okay, or quarts is like a carton of juice. Okay, this is too big for a large mug. So my only answer that's correct would be cups. Okay, number 2. Which of the following holds about 1 liter of water? Okay, my key word here is 1 liter of water. My most ridiculous question is an eyedropper. An eyedropper is way too small. Okay, that cannot hold a liter. Next one that's ridiculous is glass. I don't know what it's saying, like a glass bottle, a glass vase, a glass cup, like I don't know. So this can't be it. Okay? My 2 left are a bathtub and a water bottle. Remember, in class we said a water bottle is the size of a pint. Okay? But I'm not looking for a pint, I'm looking for a liter. So my answer would be A, bathtub. Okay? Next one, number 3. Which is the most appropriate unit to measure the length of a textbook? Okay? The length of a textbook. So, kilometers is to measure something. So the one that I know cannot be it is kilometers. This is to measure the length of distance. Okay, like from the school to the dollar store or to Superette. Like, no, it can't be this. This would be too big. Okay, I'm gonna put too big here. The next one that I know is ridiculous is millimeters. Millimeters is for something super duper small. Okay, it cannot be millimeters. That is too small. So I'm gonna put too small. Okay. My next 2 are centimeters and meters. Okay. Meters is like a golf club, okay? Like in our anchor chart that we have in our math journal, meters is like a golf club, okay? A golf club is way bigger than a textbook, so no. My only one would be centimeters, B. Okay. Next one, it says, Miss Craig drank 2,000 milliliters of water in one day. How many liters of water did she drink? They're giving me 2,000 milliliters, and they want me to change it to liters. Okay, so first I have to know, okay, well, what's my conversion? What's my conversion from liters to milliliters? Okay, so I know that 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, okay? Now I have to say, okay, which one's big, which one's small? Milliliters is small, liters is big. So I'm going from small to big. If I'm going from small to big, I'm going to divide. So I'm going to go 2,000 milliliters divided by, and I go back to my conversion. Remember, I don't use the 1. I just need to focus on the big number. So 2,000 divided by 1,000. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, and remember, when we are dividing, only when we divide is when we take out our zeros. We say zeros, we don't need you. So I'm not going to use them. So I'm left with 2 divided by 1, which is 2 liters. Okay, so 2,000 milliliters equals 2 liters. Your answer is B. Okay, next one. It says Toby's dog is 5 years old. How many months are in 5 years? So it's asking me, how many months are in 5 years? So if I have 5 years, I want to know, what does that come out to in months? Okay, well, I need to know, what's the conversion from years to months? Okay, well, I know that 1 year equals 12 months. Okay, now when you're converting time like this, we're going to multiply, okay? So I'm going to do 5 times 12, and we should know this is a basic fact. 5 times 12 is 60 months. Okay, so I'm going to put here 5 years equals 60 months. And you just put 60 here, and you fill it in, 6, 0. Okay, number 6. Pedro had $21 left after he went to the movies. He spent $5 on snacks, $4 on video games, and $8 on his ticket. It's asking how much money did he have to start with. Our key word that we really need to look at in this problem is start. They want to know, what did he start with, okay? So first, let me go backwards. I'm going to backtrack what he did. I'm going to add everything that he has spent so far. So he spent $5 on snacks. He spent $4 on video games. And he spent $8 on tickets. I'm going to add all of that. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 8 is 17. Okay. So I have 17 now. Now I'm going to take my 17 and I'm going to add it to what he has left, because they want to know what he started with. Okay. So what he has left is 21. So 7, 8, 2, 3. So now I know that he had $38 to start with. Okay. And my answer is D. If I want to know that I am right, well, I can check myself and I can say, okay, he had He had $38 and he spent 17 of them he spent it on snacks, video games, and his ticket, okay? If I subtract those, I should get 21, which is how much he has left, okay? 8 minus 7 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. I get $21, so I'm right. Okay, your answer is D. Number 7, a piece of fencing is 6 feet long. What is the length of the fencing in inches? So they're giving me 6 feet. They want me to convert it to inches. Okay? Well, I have to know, what's my conversion? So I know 1 foot equals 12 inches. Now I have to label them. Which one's big, which one's small? Feet is big. Inches is small. So if I'm going from big to small, I'm going to multiply. 6 times 12, that should be 72. So 6 feet equals 72 inches. Your answer is 72. Okay. Next one, it says 40 years has gone by since the first man walked on the moon. How many months are in 40 years? Okay. So if I'm going from 40 years and they want me to go to months, okay, well, what's my conversion? I know 1 year equals 12 months. So like I said, in these time problems, you're going to multiply. So you're going to do 40 times 12, okay? Remember, I have a 0. I'm going to move it to the side. I'm going to cross it out. I don't need it anymore. 4 times 12 is 48. So that means 40 years equals 480 months. My answer is C. Okay. Number 9. It says, the Robinson's cat weighs 6 pounds. How many ounces does the cat weigh? So it wants me to convert. I have 6 pounds, and it wants me to convert to ounces. Okay? So what's my conversion from pounds to ounces? I know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Okay? Now I have to label them. Which one's bigger, pounds or ounces? So pounds is big, ounces is small. If I'm going from big to small, I'm going to multiply. So 6 times 16, okay, and I'm going to work it out here. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So that means 6 pounds equals 96 ounces. My answer is C. Next one, 10. Which is the most appropriate unit to measure the distance between two cities? My key word here is distance. Remember, if it's asking for distance, you only use one unit, and that is miles. Miles is always for distance. Okay. And just to go over it, inches is too small. Okay, to measure the distance between two cities like Lyford and Harlingen, too small. Feet is also too small. And yards is also too small, okay? Miles is the biggest one. Okay, 11. Which is the best estimate for the mass of a basketball? Okay. So if I look at my anchor chart for weight, I know that kilograms is like the mass of a book, okay? So I'm going to put book here. Okay. I know grams is like the mass of paper. Okay. So I'm looking for the mass of a basketball. Okay. 60 kilograms. That would be way too big. Okay. Too big. 6 kilograms. That would still be too big. 600 grams, maybe. 6 grams is super duper light, okay? A gram is like a sheet of paper. So 6 grams is still too light. Okay, the best answer is 600 grams. Okay, last one. The hippopotamus ate 2,000 pounds of food in 1 month. How many tons of food did the hippopotamus eat that month? So it's giving me 2,000 pounds, and it wants me to see how much it converts to tons. So my conversion is, I know that 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Okay. So I have to label them. Which one's big, which one's small? Pounds is small. Tons is big. I'm going to divide. So I'm going to do 2,000 pounds divided by 2,000. Remember, when we divide, we say zeros. I don't need you anymore. And you have 2 divided by 2, which equals 1 ton. So 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. Your answer is D. Okay? Please go over this if you need to. Do it on paper if you have some. Okay?